What's going on here?
Nothing. I just figured after what happened today, I'd go and check on John and Jessica. Make sure they're getting to sleep okay. I went to Jessica's room first. She was having difficulty sleeping, so I decided to offer if she wanted to walk around for a little bit, see if that would tire her out. That way she could talk if she wanted to.
And we wanted to see if John would join us, but his lights were out. Looks like he's not having any trouble sleeping.
If only we could all be so lucky. I can't sleep at all. Can't get the sight of the body out of my head. I'm being questioned by those detectives so soon afterwards.
Yeah, those detectives were a bit rude, especially that Hughes guy.
They're only doing their jobs. But maybe waiting until the shock wore off would have been better. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some tea and try to get back to sleep. You need anything?
No, but thank you for everything you've done.
That was close.
Think he suspects anything?
No, my brother wouldn't suspect me of something like this. More to the point, what do we do? They'll discover the body, and the detectives may look closer at us.
We don't have to do anything. They'll treat it like another victim of the same killer.
What about Hughes? He seemed awful suspicious.
You worry too much. Now, let's just get back to our rooms and wait till morning.
And that's when I discovered the body.
Just as it is.
He was just laying there.
Poisoned?
It's possible. CSU is on the way. I'd like to look over the scene now, if you don't mind.
Please do. You have to catch this maniac.
We'll do everything we can. Why don't you take Miss Davis down and wait for CSU? Can't believe this guy struck again. And only hours after we left.
Actually, I'm not sure that's the case.
What?
Look closely, Mansley. Blow to the head, shards of glass. John Johnson was struck with a large glass object, possibly a bottle or vase.
Wow, I hadn't even noticed that.
Something else.
What is that? Mold?
No, it's the poison from the first victim. It doesn't dissolve in pure water, meaning that you'd be able to detect the smell of the poison from the mouth of the victim. But no such smell.
Nasty, but effective. So what? Someone else killed Johnson?
Try to make it look like another killer was responsible? Yes.
That's a stretch, Hughes. Even for you. How do we know the killer didn't just attempt to poison Johnson and got impatient and just bashed him over the head?
Remember last night? The sound of glass shattering we heard coming from Jessica Clark's room?
So you think she did it?
Or Andrew Smith?
We should ask her.
No, we can't directly confront her.
Why not?
Think about it. Andrew Smith was in the room with her, meaning that he could be involved. And his brother Martin co-owns the hotel, so he could be involved as well.
Christ. So what do we do?
Are you tired of having to refill your water bottles because you're just too lazy? Well, here at H2O Refill, we have the solution for you. Simply finish your water and let science do the work. It's that simple. Our specially designed bottles use patent technology to make water out of air through a process of chemical reactions. Order yours now for only $9.99 and get one for free. If you're just too lazy, order H2O Refill, then this product is definitely for you.
Call now.
Hello? Yeah, the police are here. No. No. It's the same detectives, Hughes and Mansley. I'm not sure. But you said... Yeah, okay. I'll see you soon.
Mr. Smith, finished looking over the crime scene.
Did you find anything?
Something interesting. I believe John Johnson's killer is not the same person who murdered Morgan Davies.
What makes you say that?
A lot of the evidence we've collected seem to indicate a different perpetrator. If I'm correct, we'll be arresting the second killer shortly.
So, you know who did it?
I have no doubts, and perhaps I'm not the only one who knows.
What do you mean?
Something tells me that the killer didn't act alone. He or she had an accomplice, someone who got mixed up in all of this, but isn't really guilty.
I don't think anyone here would do something like that.
Maybe you're right. Regardless, after I get the CSU report, I'll be back to arrest the murderer. A few hours of interrogation and they'll tell me everything I want to know. Enjoy your night, Mr. Smith.
Mr. Grant, what are you doing here?
I was just here to speak to Jessica about the movie.
Oh, I helped her with her audition.
Yes, well, I'm afraid there's been some complications. Now, if you'll excuse me.
He knows.
Who knows?
The detectives. He basically told me that he knows somebody else killed Johnson.
How could he possibly know that?
I don't know, but we can't wait around for him to come and arrest us.
He can't arrest us on just a hunch. The only way either of us is getting in trouble is if one of us confesses.
I told you we should have told him from the start the truth. If they figure out what happened, they'll know that we covered it up. Even if you didn't kill Morgan, it just makes us look more guilty.
Andrew, calm down.
Calm down? How do you expect me to calm down when we could be a few hours away from being arrested?
What?
Hughes said he'd be back to make his arrest. That leaves us with little time to figure a way out of this.
If he's coming back to arrest us...
Who else could he be coming to arrest? You should have seen the way he was talking to me. The look in his eyes. He knows, Jessica.
If you're right, there's only one thing we can do.
Curious.
What?
Perhaps it's nothing.
Detectives, back so soon.
I told you we'd be back to arrest the murderer.
Right. So, who is it?
First, I need to speak with Jessica Clark. I assume she hasn't checked out?
No, she's still here. She's probably still in her room.
If you don't mind, could you call her room for me?
Yeah, no problem. One moment. That's odd. There's no connection.
Something could have happened to her.
You could be right. We should go to her room immediately.
Jessica? It's unlocked. Oh no.
Looks like the killer struck again.
Well, if it was the killer, we've gotten smarter. They've removed the body this time.
Maybe that means she isn't dead.
It's strange that they take the body. You wouldn't want the evidence on you. When was the last time you saw Jessica Clark?
Last night, I guess.
You guess?
It was last night.
What did you guys talk about?
Nothing really. Just that she had a meeting with her boss.
What was that?
Regina, what happened?
I came in to clean the room and I just found them like this.
Holy shit.
Mansley, look. She's alive.
I'll call the ambulance.
Are you alright?
Yes, I think so.
What happened? Can you tell me?
Everything is spinning.
Just breathe. You're safe now. But you've got to tell me who attacked you.
It was Mr. Grant. Mr. Grant called me late that night. Said he had to meet with me. That it was urgent.
Bad news, Jessica. The studio has decided that they want to find someone else for the part.
What? But I thought I nailed that audition.
You did. But with all the money that they've spent on marketing, they feel as though only someone with a big name can get us through this whole Morgan Davies death controversy. Don't be distraught. I may be able to find something else for you. A pretty girl like yourself will be in high demand.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Mr. Grant, you're married.
Don't worry. She's taken care of.
What do you mean? Oh my God. What have you done?
She found out about my affair with Morgan.
Affair?
Well, yes. How do you think a shrew like her got the part? People like her only advance their careers in one way. Don't get me wrong. I loved my wife. But after all these years, I needed something more. And I gave Morgan plenty of opportunities. Now offered to you.
What?
This is your chance for your big break. Isn't this what you've always wanted?
No. No, it isn't.
Such a shame.
Tired of choosing between clean pores and the comfort of your bed? Say no more. Allow me to introduce you to the Bedtime Hero. With its record-breaking built-in exfoliating technology, removing your makeup has never been easier. Simply put on the Bedtime Hero mask and watch as the makeup melts off your face in seconds, leaving your skin looking fresh and clean.
With only 2 small payments of $59.99, the Bedtime Hero can be yours. Call today.
After that, he knocked me out. That's when I woke up.
Well, you're lucky to have survived. I think we have everything we need. You were very brave, Miss Clark.
Thank you, Detective.
We'll let you get fully checked out at the hospital then. Well, I guess this case is closed.
Seems obvious to me. Benjamin Grant was capable of killing his own wife and Morgan Davies. I'd have no doubt he killed John Johnson as well.
You're probably right.
What's the matter?
Nothing. So, as he said, case closed.
No offense, Detective, but I hope I never have to see either of you again under these circumstances.
Yes, I certainly hope not.
Stay out of trouble, Mr. Smith.
I'll do my best.
Well, I'll be happy to put this gruesome business behind us.
You can say that again. Hello, Grand Smith Hotel.
Well,
Seemed like it worked.
even with Hughes?
Yeah. Hughes doesn't suspect a thing. Nobody knows but us. I can't believe we're actually doing this.
It's too late to back out now. You're in this just as much as I am.
I know.
All right, that should do it now, just like we planned.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah. You're right.
Andrew,
Yeah, sorry. Still here.
get some sleep, Andrew. You've had a long few days.
Yeah. I'll come visit you soon. Bye.